Hi gardening friends and welcome back to another video. So Samchin just got back yesterday from his 2-week road trip and I got back last week.
Yeah, we went to Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, LA, and a couple of national parks on my end. Lauren didn't, but this is what we're coming back to. We started the nursery before we left. So Lauren,
Did not help.
yeah, no, you did help with some. I have some clips of that and we'll show. Yeah. So we did some wet paper towel method and then put them in these, after they germinated, we put them in these bottles, but some of them hadn't germinated. And so I just put them in the bottles hoping that they would sprout, but half of them looks like they've sprouted and the other half grew out of the bottle tops. So we're gonna, this weekend, we're going to assess what came out, what didn't, reseed the ones that didn't, and go from there. But before you see that, we'll show you some clips of the Grand Canyon, and I think we have one of the garden at the Flamingo in Las Vegas. Yeah. So Lauren will introduce you to those videos.
Okay, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Hi gardening friends and welcome back to another gardening video. So today we are at Las Vegas Flamingo Hotel and we just wanted to show you that where we live so that way we can
Okay, gardening friends, we are in Vegas and we wanted to show you the flamingos. So here are the flamingos.
Yeah.
And for the gardening portion of our gardening friends video, we have many plants that you don't see in the north where we're from. You got palm trees. You have what looks like, I'm not sure what these plants are, but we may or may not have these where we're from in Toronto, but we definitely don't have these palm trees. So here are the flamingos, and now we'll see you at the Grand Canyon.
Hi everybody and welcome back to Gardening Friends. So as you can see, we're at the Grand Canyon again today.
This is Mather Point. This is one of the bigger, well-known lookouts. And you know, as gardeners, what's interesting is,
it's a plant life.
Yeah, like over there, yeah. And then you also have these like desert mountain type plants. Like I saw all these types of plants in Arizona's desert mountains, where you have like these desert plants growing on cliff faces and the like. What else would you like to mention, Lauren?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
Well,
how about that?
Since we're Canadian, we're trying Chick-fil-A today.
We're trying to what?
Chick-fil-A today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try Chick-fil-A today. That's right. But it's quite beautiful here in the morning. And as you can see, no gardens here, but this is the ultimate natural garden. The natural garden of Grand Canyon National Park.
Okay, we're back, gardening friends. I hope you enjoyed those clips of our vacation. So now we will be taking off the lids and seeing how they're growing.
Yeah.
So this is the SS, which is...
It's super sweet. It's a hybrid cherry tomato. Okay, so we're trying to take these off without damaging the plant. Okay, success. So we're gonna do that for the rest, and then reseed the bottles that have that don't have any plants that have sprouted, and we'll go from there. So
see you later, gardening friends.
Let's get to it.
Here are all the bottles I uncovered and the ones that Samchin reseeded. But before we end the video, here's me starting the seeds that became these plants that you will be seeing right now. Oh hey, gardening friends.
Welcome to another gardening season in 2019. So we're ready to get started. It is February 24th. And we're getting started. So we're starting with seeding eggplants and lettuce. So we're going to use these as our starter trays. As you can see that they are reused cake boxes. So what I did was I just filled it with potting soil. That's after I put in drainage holes at the bottom. I just punched in some drainage holes. And we're going to start some eggplant, red leaf, red romaine, and green leaf lettuce in these starter trays. Right now, Lauren is separating the seeds from the flotsam and jetsam. So this is a lettuce plant that we had kept or dried out at the end of the season so that we would have seeds. And if you just crush it between your fingers, the seeds will come out. And so we're collecting them. We have enough now, and we're gonna get started. But just before we get started, one thing that I did yesterday as well is the wet paper towel method with our tomatoes and peppers.
Which some of you may know.
Yeah. So we did a video on the wet paper towel method last year.
You can go watch that right now.
Yeah, that's right? But what we did is essentially just put a wet paper towel on a plate, sprayed it with some water, made sure it's moist, placed some seeds on there, put them in a resealable Ziploc bag, and we're just going to wait till they germinate.
Guys, guess what? We're going to the Grand Canyon in 2 weeks.
Yeah. This is me trying to follow you around. Okay, yeah, so part of the reason why we're doing this now and is because, like Lauren said, we're gonna do a family trip. Lauren and her dad are gonna fly down and meet me, Harmony and Hanabaji in Grand Canyon. And this is what we're gonna do. Before then, hopefully they germinate and I can have them under the grow lights, fully sprouted by the time we leave, and they'll be moist enough that they don't dry out, hopefully, and when we come back, they'll all be in good order. So right now we're gonna start seeding and get the season started.